everyone, I hope you're all doing well and taking care, and welcome to this brand new video. So today is a video that I never thought I would be making for quite a long time. So before I go any further though, I just want to clarify that this is not officially confirmed by the BBC, it's just from the press, so please don't take this as official confirmation and wait for the BBC to let us know. But yes, there is a massive rumour going around. Well, it's from the media, it's from the Mirror in the UK, which is obviously a UK newspaper, if you want to call it that. And yes, basically the rumour, or the piece of news that's going around, is sadly that Jodie Whittaker has apparently decided that she will not be staying on as the 13th Doctor after the upcoming series 13, which obviously expected to air towards the end of this year. So if this is true, that is obviously, like, for me, it's so disappointing. If you watch my channel, you know I'm quite a big fan of the 13th Doctor. I don't think she's perfect. I think the writing is slightly letting her down, and it would have been interesting to see her get a new showrunner. But overall, I love her personality. I think Jodie's great and she's bubbly. She's exactly what the role needs, and yes, she's a fantastic Doctor for the most part. So if this is true, I'm genuinely disappointed. The reasons why, the Mirror states that the reasons that apparently she's deciding to leave is because she wants to pursue other roles, and as well because of the free series rule, which I think is stupid. You know, the free series rule is basically where you do free series and then you leave. It happened with David Tennant, and then happened with Matt Smith, and it again happens with Peter Capaldi, and it potentially could be happening with Jodie Whittaker. But if she wants to pursue other things, and that's completely fair enough, I'm not going to, you know, sit and go to the BBC and have massive goes at them, which I don't recommend you do. But yeah, it is quite disappointing if it is true. So this is coming from the Mirror. Again, it's not officially confirmed, it is just a rumour, so take it with a pinch of salt. But they have got quite a good track record over the last few years, especially in the Jodie Whittaker era. For example, they got it right that the Doctor Who Christmas special would be moving from Christmas and to the New Year's Day in 2019, and would star the Daleks, which obviously happened with Resolution. They then again correctly predicted that the Cybermen would be returning in Series 12 alongside Mary Shelley, which again did happen with obviously The Haunting of Audati. And even most recently, they were the first ones to report that both Bradley Walsh and Toyson Cole would be leaving in the New Year's Day special 2021, which obviously just happened with Revolution of the Daleks. So their track record during the Jodie Whittaker era has been pretty on point. Although it is important to note they've got it wrong, especially before that, and quite a few times. They kept saying that Chris Marshall, apparently Chris Chibnall, hired Chris Marshall to be the 13th Doctor. They said that so many times with confidence, and that was a massive fail because obviously that role ended up going to Jodie Whittaker. And even now, they are saying there's a good chance that Chris Marshall is going to be the next Doctor, which again, we don't even know if Jodie's leaving yet, so I think it's just ridiculous to bring Chris Marshall's name into it again, when he has said many times on record he doesn't want to do the role, and he's never been asked to do the role. So yeah, I think there's a good chance that this could be true. The BBC have made a comment basically saying no comment. They've said that to quite a few media companies now when asked, so it is a bit weird that the BBC aren't saying it's true or it's not true, because normally they just shut down these rumours. They did that with the whole Chaos in Cardiff thing, which, if you don't know, is basically this massive rumour that happened on Twitter like 2 years ago. I think it was a Not My Doctor YouTuber who started it, maybe Neurotic if I'm right. And yeah, they basically said that Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall had a falling out. Jodie Whittaker was pregnant and that she was leaving the show, and then Chris Chibnall was also leaving the show. It was such an unbelievable rumour, but it still got a lot of attention, not by the media. This was just on Twitter, and the BBC, you know, the next day, I remember after this rumour, the next day, the BBC addressed it with the Radio Times. They actually said to the Radio Times it was nonsense and Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall were staying on. So it is a bit weird that the BBC aren't doing it with this rumour, considering it's getting much more attention, especially from the media. So yeah, in terms of when we could find out if this is true or not, if it is true, I do hope the BBC address it as soon as possible. My worry is if they don't, I think it's going to end up taking a lot of the attention for Series 13. I think the media is going to be focused on this potential regeneration and trying to find out if it's true or not. I think us as fans, I know for myself, it'll be quite hard to put it to the back of my mind. I think I'll just be consistently thinking throughout Series 13 and lead up to it, is it true? Is this going to be Jodie Whittaker's final season? What's happening? And I don't think that's fair. I think I would rather just find out now, so that I can kind of be prepared and kind of just chill out and enjoy Jodie's last season without stressing if it's actually our last or not. So I do think it'd be better for the fandom overall just to announce it. Yeah, it's disappointing, especially if Chris Chibnall was planning to do a surprise generation, which is something Chibnall would do. It is disappointing that it has leaked, but at the end of the day, it's leaked now, and I just don't think it's worth the hassle of keeping it a secret. Although I do get fans who are kind of like they should keep it a surprise, and if they announce it, people are just going to speculate on who the 14th Doctor is the whole time, which is true. But my argument back would be they're doing that anyway. There's already so much speculation on Twitter and from the bets and from the media on who the 14th Doctor could be, and we don't even know if Jodie's leaving yet. For example, my mum actually asked me this morning if I heard the news about Jodie leaving and Chris Marshall getting the role, which again is coming from the Mirror about Chris Marshall. It's ridiculous. It's already been mentioned, you know, even on the news. Apparently it was mentioned on Good Morning Britain and Lorraine on ITV. It's been mentioned on BBC News. So, you know, there's a lot of media outlets on TV as well reporting on this rumour, and I really think it's important for, you know, the show overall just to address it. If it's not true, tell us that. If it is true, tell us Jodie's leaving. Yeah, it's sad, but at least then we can kind of just enjoy Jodie's final season without consistently worrying if it's her last or not. But that is my thoughts. What do you think? Do you think there's any truth to this rumour? Do you think the Mirror are just at it and just clickbait? Do you think the BBC should address it? Do you think they should keep it a surprise? Let me know in the comment section. If we do hear any more news from the BBC, I will obviously let you guys know. In terms of when I think we might actually get an announcement, I think if it is true, if we go back to the Peter Capaldi announcement, that was made in January 2017, I believe, just before his regeneration the following Christmas. So if we're following that team's, you know, time scale, and Jodie Whittaker will be leaving, I presume, in the New Year's Day special 2022, you would think we would find out this month or next or pretty soon that Jodie Whittaker's leaving. But again, this is Chris Chibnall. We don't know if he'll follow that same time scale. It would make sense with the rumours that they've already decided she's leaving, so maybe. But again, we just have no clue. It is Chris Chibnall. He's a very secretive guy. We've seen that. They didn't announce Captain Jack's return for absolute months, so we really have no idea. But if we do hear anything, obviously I'll do another video. Check the Doctor's social media channels for any up-to-date news. And yeah guys, thank you for watching, take care, and I will see you all in the next video. See you later.